Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's review of Project Runway. Ow, ow!
Wow. This is turning out to be an insanely good season.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying this one.
So last week, Chris March went home. I was sad.
Chris was one of my favorites.
I know.
For sure. I love that guy. I love costumes.
I love him. So anyway, this week, Jack thought he had like a pimple or a zit or something in like his nose.
I think in the back of the mind he always knew it was going to be something bad, but he was kind of like in denial. Because
he's had staph infection twice before and he thinks he has it again. Okay, so it was time to bring out the models.
Shocking!
They were not the usual models.
They were former heavyweights. And they were wearing their favorite outfits from when they were heavy and that they didn't fit anymore.
And some people had to hold their clothes up because they were going to fall off.
Some of them lost quite a
Over
large
100
amount.
pounds.
Yeah. But one person lost like 160 pounds or something. And then somebody lost like 50.
Yeah.
Lightweight.
That's still pretty good.
I know. So the challenge, according to Heidi, was they had to create a beautiful new look using the old clothes.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay, so like the outfit out of the bunch was a scary wedding dress.
It was very scary. It was about 10 yards of polyester.
Beaded and sequined and
cut out
scary.
And yeah. Ugh, acetate. Poor Steve got the wedding dress. I mean, most of the clothes were really pretty hideous. I mean, it was, you know.
But they were workable. This is a wedding dress.
Most of them were workable, yeah.
A wedding dress.
I know. Poor Steve. I felt bad for him immediately.
Yeah. So they would have until midnight.
That night. Wow, that's quick. You know, a lot of the challenges I remember from the previous years were like a day and a half.
Well, they're probably
2 days.
coming up. It depends on like.
These are just like,
what it's all about.
Well, you've got 3 hours. Whip it up. It's really scary.
I guess. So they went back to the workroom and they saw a note from Chris.
Everybody was laughing, crying.
They were like, I love you.
Yeah, I know. Who could not love Chris? I mean, he's like everybody's best friend, you know? So they have 30 minutes to meet with their clients to find out what their desires are. So after they met with them, they had only 15 minutes to shop and $10. That's
because,
like nothing.
Yeah, well, you're supposed to use what you have and then just have like little embellishments.
Were they using like the bargain basement racks, whatever? Because some of them, Mood's not cheap. It's in Manhattan, and they were getting like yards and yards and yards of fabric for like $10.
Yeah.
I can't even get that at the remnant section. So yeah, Jack and Tim have a little talk because Jack's pretty upset.
His whole like top lip is swollen. He's looking like a who. I'm sorry.
Yeah, from the Grinch, for sure. And he announces that he's got to go leave and get medical treatment.
Because he has like MRSA.
But he's totally dating Dale right now. Just a little side note there.
Okay,
Dale
you're
from Top Chef. I'm sorry. I can't help it. That's a huge announcement. For all those who didn't know, Jack is dating Dale. The guy with the mohawk from Top Chef
last season.
Yeah.
So anyway, Jack has to leave, which is very depressing.
Everybody is like busted up, especially Tim Gunn.
Yeah.
So everybody's working on their stuff.
When they can actually get back to work after crying.
And Ricky is like trying on his client's outfit, and I don't know where he found those heels.
I guess from
but they fit him perfectly. I don't know if he brought them or not. Who's that size? And a guy, you know?
Maybe he has small feet.
I guess he must have small feet in there, or he shoved his damn feet in there. But he was working it. He was working it. I think I noticed he had a pierced belly button too, but that's neither here nor there. So, Tim has a surprise for everyone. And you know what it is? It's big, giant Chris March.
He's back! He's back in Jack's place.
Oh, that's like the best news I could have gotten after Jack leaving, so cool.
Yay, everyone was like, ah! So, since he got such a late start, he was allowed to stay and work all through the night.
And that boy looks like he needs a lot of sleep, so I don't know if that was such a good idea or
I don't know. I
but
thought he
had to
looked
get
well
that-
rested.
I didn't think so. It looked like he has sleep apnea, like he was like blah, 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 in his sleep when he was on the sofa there, and he was like clutching that pillow for dear life. But there's some problems I could see with the outfits already, especially Steve.
He went and bought yards of this black cotton fabric, and he was barely using the dress, the wedding dress.
Jeez, I think he used like one sequin
He used
from
it
the
for
wedding
like
dress.
trim.
It was really not cool. Steve, what the hell were you thinking? What the hell were you thinking? So Tim was going around critiquing everybody, just like Tim does.
Yeah.
Teams of two.
He was talking to Chris March. He was like, "Make your decisions now, because
Right.
you're not gonna want to think about that at 3 a.m.
No.
Because Tim has made more bad mistakes at 3 a.m. than any other time."
Then he can list.
Yeah.
And then that's a pretty long list, Tim. And then everybody's like, oh, what are their names?
Let's have some names. And he's like, "I couldn't even think of that."
I'm such an old fart. Tim, you're not. You're
Oh,
our old
Tim.
fart. You can come and visit us anytime, Tim.
And Sweet Pea was like, "Ah!"
What's up with the Popeye laugh,
I
Sweet
don't
Pea?
know.
Wow. So Steve is getting desperate.
He's breaking out the glue, which is a big.
I know, and it's something that he's never done in his career.
You shouldn't have started.
Even I have, Steve. I must confess, I've used glue on clothes before. It's a very bad mistake, though. So it's time for the runway show.
Yes.
Bring out the judges.
Michael Kors, Nina Garcia,
And
Heidi,
Patrick Robinson from Gap.
the head designer.
That's
for
right. So between the two of us and you, our favorite look was Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
That was totally hot what he did there.
Yeah.
He took a piece of crap, basically.
It was like a yellow blazer.
Who the hell would wear that?
I don't know.
And he made it into gold. It was just really,
And
I don't know
leggings.
what you call it, but it was really hot. I think he really had something going there.
He did.
Our least favorites were
I
Steve.
was not feeling Steve's outfit at all.
I love Steve.
I do too, but his outfit
I
was
wanted to
crap.
like his outfit, but I could not.
It was like a pilgrim hoe.
Yeah.
Pilgrim French maid.
I didn't really like Chris's outfit so much.
But it wasn't that bad.
Right. But Kit's outfit, I was thinking, what's going on here? It's
It was
just
weird.
ill-fitting. The design...
I thought the fabrics were weird.
Yeah, but I mean, they have to work with what they got. But I mean, come on.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And I'm wondering, too, Jillian, you know? She only used a little
I thought
bit of
hers
her
looked
thing.
like crap.
I did, too, and I didn't think it fit that
Well, that'll
person
bring us
right
into
either.
this.
Right.
The high and low scores of the night. Steve, Kevin, Elisa, Jillian, Christian, and Chris.
Now break it down, kid. Steve. Who
Where-
said it?
where's
Wedding
the
to
wedding
a
dress?
funeral. Wedding to a funeral. I think Nina said that.
She did.
And it was true. It really was. He went from hideous to extremely hideous.
Kevin, awesome.
What
You're in the
else can
top
be
3.
said for Kevin? Elisa, what was that?
It was like a short dress with like the slip.
It was like
Showing
3 layers
underneath.
of crap. Every single layer was crap.
Michael Kors was like, "Don't block her off. She just lost all this weight."
And besides, that was like an old lady. And she put her like in like teen clothing.
Yeah, it didn't look like she would wear it. ever.
Yeah. And she said she liked it. I think she was lying.
Liar. They liked Jillian's dress,
I didn't like
but
it.
she didn't even use the fabric from her
Right.
person's clothing except for this black
Piping. I didn't like the dress. I didn't think it fit well.
I thought the fit was bad. I liked the back, the racer back.
the back
that was
was
pretty much
nice. I didn't like all those little pinch pleats and stuff in the
No.
front. It wasn't
It didn't fit
Ugh.
right, and they're full of crap.
right. I thought Christian had a very cool look there.
Yeah.
But I didn't think his design was worthy of being in the top because he just fitted the pants.
Yeah, but
And he added some detail to the shirt.
that's tough though to fit the pants.
I don't know.
And then Chris,
She really did look like a French hooker. I should have bought her a pack
Shirley
of Pall
MacLaine.
Mall. Yeah, hooker with a heart of gold.
yes, Michael.
Yes. So, it's time to announce the results. Jillian.
No.
You're in. The winner?
Congratulations, Christian. I was like, what? Like,
I
his
know.
outfit was hot, but I thought Kevin
Kevin really should have won. But Kevin was in.
But Christian's been robbed before, too.
That's true.
So
it all evens out in the end, if you stay. Chris, you're in. So it's down to Steve
and Elisa.
And Elisa. That's right. And I'm thinking, ooh, it could go either way here. But unfortunately, it went the way of Steve. And Steve is out.
This is for you, Steve.
I'm going to miss that mole. So next time on Project Runway...
There's going to be a little field trip with Tim Gunn.
And a weird challenge. With a weird destination that
And
everybody's excited about.
Really bad critiques.
Very bad critiques. But then isn't there always on Project Runway? What were you thinking?
It looks so MLB.
Until next time when we find out about the bad critiques. Much love.